How you doing? And welcome to Neither Real Music. I'm Ed, and this is one major method, piano, a Neither Real Music piano method. If you've been following along, we've been working on finger independence. We're coming close to the end of our lessons in this series for finger independence. Now we're going to begin using our fingers in a slightly different pattern than when we started. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe and ring the bell so you know when your next lesson is. For the most part, we have been using 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 as our patterning. So either we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now what we're going to be doing is starting with a couple of exercises that blend both hands together. So instead of us starting and stopping on fingers 1 or finger 5, we're going to be stopping in a different place. We're going to be looking at a series of 4 exercises. So let's take a look at our first one. My first exercise starts with the pinky on the C below middle C. And what we're going to do is try to combine our left hand blending into our right hand. With my left hand, I'm going to put my thumb on this note A, below middle C. And we're going to try to do our first full scale. So we're going to start with our pinky here on C, move up to D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now this is the first time I've referred to these as letters. Now what we're going to do is go through that same idea, but we're going to use our finger numbers like we've done in our previous videos. So we're going to start on 5 in our left hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now we're going to switch to our right hand. 1, 2, 3. So it's a combination of 5 in our left hand and 3 in our right. Let's take a look at that one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. So we are starting on our C below middle C, and we are ending with my middle finger on middle C. Let's take a look at this with a little bit of time. We'll go through it so that you can practice along. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to use letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. One more time with letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Altogether, it's a pretty simple idea. We're just blending our left hand into our right hand. Now what we're going to do is take that exact same idea, but we're going to switch sides. So we're going to start with my right hand pinky on C above middle C. And we're going to do the same exercise, but traveling in the opposite direction, descending. So it'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Letter-wise, the order is different. It would be C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. So our letters are going backwards now because we're descending. Let's take a look at this version of the exercise with a little bit of time. We'll do the same thing. I'll give you your fingers, and then we'll also go through letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Now let's look at that with some letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. I'm slowly adding in our letters on our piano so that you can associate finger numbers with letters. Letters on the piano and on sheet music are always the same. Once you figure out where a letter is on the instrument or on paper, it'll never move, so you don't need to worry about that. However, what does change is our finger numbers. Where on the piano we play something is very important. How we play it is more important, because when you play something slow, every fingering works. But as you start to play things fast and you have to do more technical ideas, it's better to settle on one fingering so that you can always get it right. Now what we're going to do is reverse this exercise. We're going to start with my pinky on middle C, and we're going to descend with my right hand going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. This idea is exactly the same as you just did, but in a different spot on the piano. Instead of starting with my pinky on C above middle C, I'm going to start with my pinky on middle C itself. So let's take a look at that one more time, and then we'll try it with some time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. The letters for this are exactly the same as this group. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Let's check that out with our letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. One more time with letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. So, as I'm sure you could figure out with our last exercise, I'm going to start with my pinky on middle C with my left hand, and we are going to ascend through the pattern like we did our first time. So pinky is here on middle C, and we're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. This way we are ascending through the pattern. Our letter for this pattern, starting with my left hand, is the same as my letters that we did in our very first exercise, also starting with my left hand. So as you can see, this idea is pretty repetitive, but is a really good way to start introducing finger independence where we are ending with my middle finger instead of traveling all the way through. So let's try this last exercise out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Now let's try it with our letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Something to remember about learning any instrument. You learned to talk long before you learned to read or spell. So take the time to experiment with the things that you're learning and play your instrument. If it becomes work, you're probably doing something wrong. You should always enjoy what you're learning. However, there are basics that you will need to know. Things like this really help work the basics out. As a recommendation, I would learn to say my letters out loud. You could sing them if you're so inclined, but saying them out loud reinforces where on the instrument they are and what they sound like in your head. I really hope lessons like this are helping you out. If they are, please subscribe and ring the bell so you know when your next lesson is coming. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Compliments are nice, but questions let me know that you're working on these things. Good luck and good practice.